Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 as Portugal. So in this episode, I'll focus on exploring as much as possible. We want to find, well, ideal will be all the city-states on the map and get fate areas everywhere where it would be possible. Of course, there are going to be some city-states where it won't work. We already have Brussels and Sydney where we can't get our unique tile improvement. But hopefully there won't be too many of those on the map. So we're going to spread our fate areas as much as possible. We'll also get gold because of that, both from getting those fate areas and also from exploring itself, and we're gonna use that gold to prepare for the wars that are gonna start with navigation. I was actually thinking about declaring on Boudica earlier, but without the extra range on range ships, it just wouldn't work. It's so difficult attacking Edinburgh from the sea when you have only range 1 ships. It's basically impossible. So we'll just wait. It shouldn't take that long, I think. Unfortunately, last time our scientist got assassinated, so that really hurt us. It may not seem that like losing 100 points or something would be a big deal, but it screwed up how everything is lined up. I was hoping that we would get guilds and astronomy before our spies start stealing tax. Therefore, then we would steal chemistry, gunpowder, and navigation. We have 3 active spies in enemies or in AI cities. 2 are in city-states. Problem is our scientist is delayed, so our spies are gonna steal tax before we get astronomy. I could actually, even if I steal chemistry, gunpowder first, I still won't get astronomy in time. Although maybe I will. Actually, I just realized in this number there are that's just calculated based on this number. With the extra yields that we are getting from cargo ships, we have 5, so we are getting like 40 extra science per turn. Maybe it's actually still possible. I just have to steal these 2 first and hope that the extra yields will get me where I need to be. But it's not just this number, it's also this number that's a problem. That's overall 28 and we need to get this under 15. Not sure about that. Also, the question is if navigation would be viable for stealing, right? By the time we need it, because judging by the numbers, it doesn't seem like anybody has navigation yet. So maybe this is just like completely futile no matter what we do. Oh, we'll see. It just, unless all our spies get killed, we will get to navigation faster than it may seem from just looking on the tech tree. Okay. Oh, I wanted to show one thing. I think it's a screen we haven't seen yet. So for those of you who are interested, here's demographics. This is important. We need to get this much higher. As you can see, the difference is huge. We are even under the average. We need to get this higher so that we can start working on world projects. Like treasure fleet is gonna be huge, and I really want to get it unless... No, good. Actually, I didn't check what they proposed to swear. Okay, this is gonna fail. Ban luxury. China, why would you do that? Every banned luxury is... Or actually, does it matter? Let me read the exact effect. The luxury resource is designated as immoral and then otherwise inappropriate for use by general population. As long as the ban is in place, civilizations receive no happiness or monopoly benefits from this luxury resource. No happiness or monopoly benefits. But it should still count for our pantheon. So it doesn't completely remove the luxury from the map for us. It still should have some effect. Okay. So that's that, and it's actually interesting that Russia is in worse shape than Bodica. I have no idea why Russia is in such a bad shape, because I thought that like Russian capital would beat Bodica's capital. That is just one city challenges Russia. Russia would always be stronger, especially with having gardens. Like what the hell? Bodica didn't get anything, but nope. Russia's situation is really desperate. And some of you asked, why do I think that this happened? Why we have two saves that I completely screwed? I'm not sure. My guess would be it's just bad luck for them. It's the direction where they send their scouts first. Because if Bodica send its Pathfinder this way, they didn't find, or he didn't find anything. There was an island, right? That's just not something that you want to settle with your second city. And before he managed to get the other side, we already controlled it. And I guess that's the same thing that happened to Moscow. There is Polynesia close, so anything on this side is probably gone even before Moscow had the option to settle here. And on the other side, China, I guess China was just faster. So suddenly Russia was in a situation where there was nothing to settle and the game basically ended for it. It's also partially effect, I think, of the map settings of the high sea level, that there are fewer tiles, also more city-states, there just isn't enough room for settling. So yeah, bad luck. And that's it. I don't think there are more reasons than what I just said. One more thing I just wanted to mention before I started recording. I started buying rain ships already. I'm gonna park them somewhere up here so that they are ready, once upgraded, to move to Edinburgh as soon as possible. Fine. Let's end the turn and start playing. What sucks is that we can't get any trades. Okay, I don't care what you think. Okay, we rigged elections. I hope twice. Yep, twice. Good. Promotions. That's gonna be Dreadnought. And let's have a look how this looks like. Okay, so this is one of the city-states that we won't be able to like work with at all. No room for victorias. We can still use this option. Oh, and by the way, I don't know how exactly this works, how the yields work, if it's a distance between the city-state and our capital, or the ship and our capital. So if I should always have the ship as far as possible from my capital before I trade. We can actually check this one out. So now we are at 181. And if I move here, it's 177, so it's distance of the ship and our capital. Okay, good to know. So we always want to move as far as possible before using the ability. There is Tira, which is mercantile and friendly. That's something I am interested in. And the Riga. How the hell is Riga allied to Polynesia? And holy crap, that's a lot of influence. Maritime. Okay. Me want. Nothing that we can do now, but I think that's a city-state that we'll be able to work with a bit closer. Kiev, cultured hostile. Okay, so we want to go as far as possible before getting the Victoria. You will just sit here for now. The Pentacounters, as I said, are moving here. Okay, Colombo also doesn't have any tiles that we could use, unfortunately. China is... how far is it to the northern edge of the map? You'll find out soon. We have one more ship that's heading in this direction. Have I already... no. So we want to go... do I only have to be... I think I only have to be in the city-state territory, right? I don't have to be next to the city-state. Okay, where is the southern edge of the map? Here. And we have the alliance with Brussels. Okay, and that's even before we got the World Wonder. Nice. I think if I should move the spy somewhere. Build Grand Temple. Yep, working on that. I'm gonna pay for this and actually remove these two buildings so that I can, or that I don't forget about the Grand Temple. I really want this alliance. Brussels. Let's move out of Brussels, but where do we go? Oh, we have alliance with Kabul? How did that happen? Okay, I'll take it. Unfortunately, I can't get open borders, so I think I'll have to... actually, I can go here. Yeah, that's as far as I can go from the capital. Should be quite similar to this style. 2, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4 that we know about. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. We are somehow actually winning. How many tags does Assyria have? Next. I forgot to spend my money. Oh, there was also a question about the social policies. How far behind are we? We managed to catch up science-wise, or catch up. Managed to get closer, let's say, science-wise. Social policies, it's a lot more difficult there. I have no idea how Assyria is two social policies ahead even of China. But we are not that far behind these civs. We are 14 turns away from another social policy. So it's, let's say, 2.5 social policy gap. Maybe, no, actually 3 to 3.5. It's just not the end of the world. This is worrying. But social policies, it helps, but it doesn't directly win you the game. So I'm usually not that afraid. It's annoying because that usually means you don't get wonders when you don't have social policies, or when one of the AIs is far ahead social policy wise. But do we really care about wonders? I mean, not until we get to like modern era, and overall we don't really need wonders to win this game. So honestly, I'm not too worried about social policies. Science was a much bigger threat, I think, and so far we managed to handle that. Where do we send you? Okay, this one is gonna explore here, so you can go the other way. Let's see, Zurich. Is there any room? Nope. Militaristic friendly, hello. And this one is also controlled by Polynesia. Actually surprised that China isn't fighting over this one. Gonna be there. I could go all the way here before I sell. How much money do I have? 1,500. So, time to spend some of it. We want... where is it? Pentagon there. 1, 2. So now we are at 20, which means we need to increase the cap. Checking if I can sell a unit somewhere. But I already sold the Explorer. And I want to keep the rest. I want to keep the Trebuchet with the Pikemen until I have Edinburgh. Upgrades. Can we upgrade something? No. I just pay for ports. Because then I could build armories. That would increase the cap. Still don't have amphitheaters. Don't have libraries. Next. Don't think we care about Wales. We are getting Wales from Kabul. So what about Sofia? Coffee, sheep, and no more tiles. How are they not at war? Wait, I can sell from here? There we go, Rock of Gibraltar. How many city-states does Carthage have? 9. So I think that's the most... Oh, Polynesia also has 9 now, somehow. Crap. Too late. $349. What do we do with that? Probably keep it. I think I'm gonna pay for every single building in the capital, save as much time as possible, and then... I don't know. What can we do? Maybe get some... get some pioneers. We should get those quite soon. But it all depends on our spies. Oh, and then I want to move the spy from Brussels. Whoops. Kiev is hostile. What's your influence? 196. That's too much. I need to find city-states that won't immediately fall to someone when the fighting starts. We could try to take over Almaty. 240. This is also not bad, but if we end up fighting China too early, Sofia will just disappear. So Almaty should be a little bit safer. It's also not that easy to attack from the sea. Okay, let's go to Almaty. And we're gonna keep that spy in Bogota because we'll probably be fighting with Polynesia over the influence. That is Chengdu. We knew that was about to happen. We should be able to easily get rid of this city because they're just impossible to defend this far away from Chinese territory. So basically China prepared a city for us here. I wanted to have a city here eventually. Next. Gold Age is gonna help. Is there? Oh, there is a passage. Nice. See if this works. I really thought I would have to be inside of the city-state territory, which would be quite difficult in case of Riga. This might be the only city on the map that doesn't have access to the sea. No, it works. I can't jump over their territory, right? No. Could try to go down. Let's try it. Who knows, maybe there is a passage still. Check. I'm like thinking about how we're gonna attack here. Gonna need like 20 ships, but we can get more now. Okay, let's get... Oh, I don't have a harbor in the capital, so I don't want to buy nows yet. We can change that. Let's get the harbor next. I just need to wait 2 turns before I spend the money. Next. Okay, you... What are you gonna do? We still need one more upgrade before we attack Edinburgh, so we don't want to move anywhere. Okay, you're gonna sit here. Next. Polynesia reformed. I thought that everyone already reformed. Nope. I have a bad feeling about this. I think we just lost the beliefs that I wanted. Which one is Polynesia? Okay, you got Stupas. You can have that, don't care. But the enhancer... Wait. No, this is his... Why would he take this one? Okay, well, that's fine. Orders are gone, unfortunately, but Mandirs are still available. How many city-states do we know about? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. So 5 more city-states are on the map. Let's try to find those. Oh, wait. They didn't enhance, they reformed. I was looking at the wrong thing. Okay. That's fine as well. Defender of Fate on this map is actually quite weak. Yeah, it gives culture, sure, which is nice, but overall, I don't really care about that one either. How are our spies doing? 3, 5, 10. Can we somehow reduce this number by 6 turns? I mean, it's possible. But it's gonna be close. We got Himeji Castle. Oh wait, we don't have garden. Let's get a garden. I knew there was something that I needed. We can get nows in 1 turn. Yeah, we need to finish all these buildings and then just produce units rather than buy them. But for now, I still kind of have to buy. So I want those units as soon as possible. Come on. I have to be city-state somewhere. There's one. Actually, thinking I may do some episodes without commenting, or just reduce the commenting to minimum, because it's so much easier for me to focus on what I need to do when I don't have to talk. Admiral, yeah, we want to keep him. Hey. Is this? Yeah, it is inside of Assyrian territory. I'm gonna send them now to, doesn't really matter, somewhere to use its trades, because we have now more ships than the number of Fetorias that we can get on the map. So we just want to get the money out of the unique ability before it disappears with an upgrade. So every new now will head, I don't know, let's go to Sofia. There we're gonna trade twice and return back. Because that basically makes the ship free. We pay 500 for it now, and then we get like 200 plus per charge, which means we are getting now for like 50 gold. Hey, Milan. We should be able to get Victoria there. Should be able to get a Feteria here as well. And Fountain of Youth, where is that? Okay, it's inside of the city-state territory. The city-state may even stay on the map for a while. Well, it depends if there is access from this side for Carthage. But we shouldn't be fighting Carthage for a while. What's your influence? 200. Hostile. Yeah, we will steal the city-state. Once we get more social policies and statecraft, we should start getting city-states from non-statecraft saves pretty quickly. So I'm already thinking which city-states will get conquered. What are we doing here? Going this way. You are going here, so you will go here. I can just reveal a few more tiles before I start heading back. Oh, and we control 3 cultured city-states. Hey, I didn't notice. That's... Oh, there are 2 more on the map. I thought that maybe we'll control every single cultured city-state on the map. Next. Open borders with you. Why? No. Actually. How much do I care about her units entering my territory? Not at all. Like, I could find something interesting when I enter her territory around here. Okay, Terra's promoted. Good. So we have our first level 3 spy. And we get gunpowder. How much do you want for cloves? I think I'll actually take it. Or do I have to take it? How is our happiness? 63 is pretty good. I'll just sell. That will do 8. 8. I should check what our cities want. Marble and ivory. Ivory we can get only from saves. Marble... Oh, it's the same. No city-states have these 2. That sucks. So what is it again? Or who is it? Polynesia, China, Aztecs. Let's try Aztecs. How much do you want? Actually, he has both. 1100. 1400. And the last one, that was you, right? He doesn't want that much. But do I want to give him like 21, 22 gold per turn? For us, it's gonna be, what, 16? 16 for 2 luxuries. I just don't want to give him extra money. Oh, he won't accept 21. What's next? I know that there are some buildings that I should get. Like these 3. Well, I want more ships. For a second, I thought that I saw Assyrian Fusilier. Okay, that would be scary. There's Monaco, another cultured. But we should be able to steal this one. I hope that there is room for Victoria there. I think I'll trade here. Not sure if I move here, if you would actually be farther away from our capital. Oh, it's the same. Thinking if I should just trade twice. Sure, why not? Oh, great, there was room somehow. What did we get from you? Lapis, we already have Lapis. And again, I think I'm just gonna trade twice. How much money is that? 250? think this now still has one trade charge, so let's go to Kabul. We're gonna trade there. And at this point, we want to return our ships home and prepare for the attack. We are getting closer and closer. I think we will get astronomy before we steal the tech from Polynesia, but I also think that when we steal the tech, Polynesia won't have navigation yet. So we'll just steal civil service. It's a bit more expensive, but I want to speed things up. That means I can cancel, let's say 3. I will stay 25, 26, something like that. I wouldn't be surprised if this spy failed. It's only level 1 and it's in Beijing. I think Chinese capital is gonna be defended. Next. Okay, I like that. It's important that Polynesia is plotting against us. We need him to declare. What if I just, like, denounced him? I need to do something that's not gonna piss off other saves, so denouncing... It's probably too early for that. Carthage denounced Aztecs. That's not help... Or is it helpful? You are done with trading, yep. Let's explore a little bit more. You're also done with trading. I'd like to get open borders with China. Well, I can just go this way. I'm so gonna get stuck down here. It's actually possible that there is passage here. Okay, let's risk it. Oh, hey. So China did conquer some cities. Probably get those libraries at this point. It's not just libraries, it's also universities that we don't have. Okay, one more or two more? Two more. We still don't have one armory. Next. Assyria and Celts no friends. That sucks. No! No! I don't want to fight Assyria. Or do... Actually, wait. If I declare on Celts, I'm gonna drag Assyria into war where they won't have any help, right? Celts just... that doesn't count. So we will be just fighting Assyria. "36 tags. That's... At this point, that should be irrelevant once we get navigation. We'll both have navigation. And he shouldn't have any, like, serious advantages in the naval combat, except he's gonna have more ships, but, I mean, it's Deity, right? So he'll always be fighting at a disadvantage. Like the numerical disadvantage. Having less ships is the, like, the smallest problem. This might not be that bad. Just we'll have to change targets. First go after Assyria instead of going after Polynesia. And once Assyria is out, Polynesia is alone. Huh. And the thing is, we need like 4 or 5 ships to take Edinburgh, so we can actually fight both at the same time. This is actually great. So we may start... Actually, I want to say we may start fighting next time. Probably not next time, but the episode after that. We need navigation and we also need to get all our ships back. Should probably start checking Assyrian cities. So shouldn't be that difficult to conquer. Yeah, once we control this city, I think these two are gonna fall pretty easily. It's 7 cities, so when we take these 3, we can just vassalize him. And then this side secure. Well, kinda expected that. So we're just gonna steal chemistry and then we'll have to... Actually, no. Fine, we don't have to research astronomy a whole 20 turns. We get that scientist, hopefully. 7 turns. Hopefully no one assassinates him again. 7, 9... We need to get diplomats faster. We need to get that religion. But I think I'm gonna make a cut here. I want to make sure that I'm not missing something. So next episode, we want to get navigation and get our ships back. Use all the trade charges that we have. Get all get all the money that we can get. We're gonna use the money for upgrades, and then we attack. Tech-wise, we are still, what, 5 to 6 techs behind? 31, 3 techs behind Carthage, 3 techs behind Polynesia, 4 behind China, 5 behind Assyria. But, as I said, at this point it doesn't really matter as long as we both are on the same tech level. And after navigation, that's a long time to get the next wave of upgrades. So we won't have to worry about them getting technological superiority for a very long time. We should take out the tech leader first. Then we take out our direct competitor. Then I have to take out China. I just can't leave China on the map because I think should be able to get the culture victory. Carthage doesn't really have a clear plan, and when we get these, well, actually these two as vassals, and I'm gonna remove Polynesia from the map completely, Carthage will never be strong enough to just defeat us. And then we can do whatever we want. So yeah, we have the plan that may actually work. I can't believe it. Okay, fine. But as I said, we are done with this episode, so I hope that you liked it. I hope that you're gonna join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye-bye.